At this part of the video, I'm walking in from the pool area and I see these folks. I wave hi. Everybody's socializing. I went to the hotel by myself, so I'm just trying to, you know, socialize with people. I couldn't figure out where I wanted to sit, but they were facing the other way, so I'm just like, let me just sit here and hopefully socialize because they were socializing and it's a bar area. Immediately, when I sit down, she starts freaking out on me and trying to tell me I couldn't sit there. I asked her why, and she's kind of flipping out on me. I just sit there. I'm trying to figure out what I should do. Um, she grabs her purse, whatever reason. Starts stretching for whatever reason. I did cut this up because it was over 20 minutes long. She starts to tell people at the bar area, apparently, that I'm doing such a bad thing. So I get up, I go try to sit at a different spot. She's still questioning me. I'm like, all I did was sit at a table, and you're trying to tell me I need to leave, so I'm gonna go sit at this other table. Security runs in, and it's basically asking what's going on. I told him all I did was try to sit at a table, and she starts freaking out, and she's continuing to freak out on me. You can see from her body language. And I'm just like, I just sat at the table, and she started like trying to act like I couldn't sit there. So I'm gonna go sit somewhere else. All I did was sit at the table. So I go sit at the other table and figure I'll just conversate with the other people. She's still freaking out, as you can see. He starts to talk to me like I need to leave, but she's still freaking out. I said all I did was sit at a table. I sat there and she just started tripping. That's what I'm trying to get understood, but she's still over there freaking out. After this, another security guard comes and is trying to tell me to leave. And I'm trying to figure out why I have to leave when all I did was sit at a table and get antagonized for sitting there, and they're trying to kick me out. I'm saying if I have to leave, she has to leave too. Because I didn't do anything wrong. I paid for my hotel just like everybody else. And they're steady trying to tell me I need to leave. And there she goes, freaking out again. Obviously, very much intoxicated, very heated, while I'm just sitting there. They're talking to her man and her, and she's still very irate, belligerent about me sitting near her at a table. I didn't know any issues were going to happen from me sitting there. That's why I sat there. I thought, everybody's conversating in the bar area. She's facing the other way. I can just, socialize with everybody. But because I'm a social person, if anybody knows me, I'm a musician. I meet people all the time. And I went there by myself to get a break from my children because I had a hard week and I just wanted one night of free time for me. So I'm just sitting there. I do start talking to the other couple. This lady's still freaking out over there. Her husband's trying to calm her down because she's obviously irate. I'm just talking to the other couple. I found out they were from Philly. I thought they were really cool. So at this point, let me see. I think this is where she leaves. She didn't get kicked out. She went to go smoke a cigarette. When she goes to smoke the cigarette, she's talking to the police, which doesn't make much sense, but she's talking to the police the whole entire time. I only know that because of the police report. Typically, I would think that police are supposed to talk to whoever called the police, not the person that's part of the altercation, which I don't even know how it's an altercation because I just sat there and tried to mind my business and hang out. Cop goes and talks to her man. He's not talking to any of the staff. He's talking to her man, getting his side of the story. At the same time, outside, they're getting the other lady's side of the story as well. They're painting a picture of me that I'm this horrible person. I don't know how much information I can put out, but in the police report, there was a lot of negative stuff talked about me or said about me. But I'm just trying to hang out and socialize like I normally do. I'm talking to the other couple while this police is just talking to this man, listening to everything he has to say and believing everything he has to say, mainly about me. So cop leaves him finally, and finally actually talks to staff. This is him finally talking to the staff. The staff that thought I was such a threat in my bikini top that I needed to be kicked out, when the other lady was obviously very irate. Another police comes in, walks right by me. Everybody's getting all the information from everybody else, making their own assumptions about me. Then they finally talk to me for a little bit, after they already have all this in my head of what everybody else told them about me. When in this video you clearly can see I was calm, cool, and collected. They're telling me I need to leave. I'm saying I shouldn't have to leave. I didn't do anything wrong. At this point, there's 3 police. The lady comes back. And I'm still trying to plead my case because I did not do anything wrong but sit at a table. But I'm obviously the threat. So I get kicked out and handcuffed. Really trying to figure out what the heck is going on because I didn't do anything wrong. I got my phone in my hand. The lady got what she wanted. I got kicked out and spent the night in jail. There's more to it of what happened with the police, but that's a whole nother case right there. But the one I'm talking about right now is how this hotel treated me, the Loews Ventana Canyon Resort.